Hello there.
Hello there.
Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've posted, but if you saw my post from last week on May 4th, I posted about getting a new saber. That saber would be the Phantom Menace Obi-Wan lightsaber, which I have in this box here. I have it in the box just to make this review because I'm just going to be reviewing the saber and just talking about some of my favorite features of the saber. So throughout this review, I'll show you a close-up of the saber so you can get all the intricate details and all the little bits and pieces. Then I'll get a blade on and I'll show you just what the saber looks like lit up. And later on in this review, I'll take the saber outside and do a showing of 3 sound fonts that I have installed on this saber. So here's the inside of the box. It comes with a manual for how to use the saber, and it's nice because it has the inside here, and you can clearly see the very nice saber. So here's the full saber, and you can see just how much detail was put into this. There was a lot that went into making the saber look really accurate to the original prop. Inside the box there's also the accessories, which includes the charging cable, and that's all for the inside of the box. If you order it without a blade, it's much more compressed. So here we have a more close-up of the saber and all of its intricate details. You can see how we have the activation button and auxiliary switch right here. The thing about this saber is that the accuracy is pretty close to spot on. Looking here, right in the inside of the saber, you can see a small little purple gem there, and that is really accurate to the original prop because the original prop had the exact same purple gem. We have the CoverTech wheel here, which is really useful for clipping the saber onto your belt, for just carrying it around for the heck of it. And then on the inside, we have the blade plug, which it has really good shine through and when you're just not using the blade. So that's really, really helpful. So now we've done the close-up and we've seen just how accurate this saber is to the original prop used in the Phantom Menace. I will now put in a blade to show you guys just how this saber looks when it's all lit up and all the different blade effects and stuff that it has, at least on one of my main sound fonts on this saber. So the thing about this lightsaber is that it does come with a Allen wrench and a few extra screws in case you lose the screws that come with this saber, because that's never a good sign, because if you lose the screws, well, you're kind of screwed, figuratively and literally. So I have this tool here which has a bunch of different sized Allen wrenches, and it's been very helpful when you have multiple different sabers that take different sized screws. This one takes the smallest, which is a 1.5 size Allen wrench. So we have 2 screws here. We will take those out. So now we've got the blade plug out, and this is a pretty nice one, but you can see that it's see-through so that it can shine through. So with me, I have a 24-inch blade from from another saber, and it still does the job because of the NeoPixel attachment. So I've now got the screws tightened down, and I'll now show you guys just what this saber looks like fully lit up.
You were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short.
So I'll go into a full showcase of 3 sound fonts that I have installed on this saber. There are more, but I'm just going to go through 3 of them outside. So like I was talking about earlier, I'm going to showcase 3 sound fonts of the many on this saber. First one will be Obi-Wan, second will be Qui-Gon, and third will be Darth Maul. And I'll show the different effects and other features on this saber right here. So our first sound font.
You were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short.
So we have Obi-Wan by Kasith. Really nice flicker for Asteria soundboards and a really nice smooth swing effect, as you can hear. So on these sabers, they have what most NeoPixel sabers have: flash on clash. They have blaster deflect, and lastly, lockup. There is tip drag. I just don't have a good effect for it to show on camera. So our next sound font will be
I'm Qui-Gon Jinn.
the Qui-Gon Jinn sound font by Hyperphonic. Exact same effect, just green blade. Lastly, we'll do...
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
the Darth Maul sound font. This is also by Kasith. You get a nice red blade. It doesn't show as great on camera, but it shows pretty nicely, so still works out. Same exact effects as always. So those are the 3 sound fonts that I will show in this review, specifically for this saber. Phantom Menace sound fonts felt right to show in this video just because it's an Obi-Wan Phantom Menace saber. If you guys want to see a full showcase of every sound font I have on this lightsaber, let me know down in the comments. I'll read every comment you guys put down there, and I really appreciate the support that you've given me on all of my videos, and hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see more saber reviews, I have plenty of sabers I can talk about and tell you guys all the different features. I have different soundboards as well. I have CFX, I have Profi, and I now have Asteria. So if you want to see more of that, also let me know down below and maybe think about doing some of those. And that will be all for this video, so I will see you guys next time. And if you feel like it, hit the subscribe button, bell notification. You'll see when I do that showcase of sound fonts if you guys want that. And I'll see you next time. May the Force be with you.